We finally got our Aquaman villain. Lois Lane joins the Supergirl cast, and the Scarface remake gets a new rogue. Stuff happens, and we talk about it on Screen Junkies News. DC news, Marvel news, Star Wars news. We've got a lot to cover, so we're going to rapid fire through today's top stories with Danielle Radford. First up, in super gigantic DC casting news, Aquaman has found his Black Manta. Yahya Abdul-Mateen II, who we've seen in the Get Down on Netflix, is in talks to take up the strangely shaped helmet of Aquaman's biggest nemesis. Jason Momoa is already in the role as Aquaman. Amber Heard is playing Mira. Patrick Wilson. I keep wanting to call him Jason Patrick. Patrick Wilson is playing the Ocean Master. Danielle Radford, you have 30 seconds. You're going to give me 30 seconds on why this is good, 30 seconds on why this is bad. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Go.
Okay, well, I think that it's going to be great because he did such a fantastic job in the Get Down. He nailed it as the villain on that, and so I think that he's going to be able to nail the role as Black Manta on this. I don't know if it's been 30 seconds, but I'm going to switch to my second thing.
Switch!
Which is that my guess is that they're probably going to switch it. He'll probably not going to be Black Manta in this. One, for maybe obvious reasons, and they don't want to deal with it. But most importantly, because I think they're not going to want to get it confused with The Rock's Black Adam. So that would be the only kind of bad thing, is it might just wind up being Manta because you've already got Black Adam and you don't want to get the two confused.
And also, you don't have to call him Black Manta,
You
right?
also don't have to do that.
2017.
We can probably drop that.
We can just drop it. And he was fantastic as Cadillac.
Oh, he was so good as Cadillac.
I'm very excited about that. And that was amazing. That was 38 seconds. All right, moving on. We've got more in DCEU CW news. That's a lot of initials. We found out that Lois and Clark star Teri Hatcher has been cast in Supergirl. She'll be featured in their second season, playing a character the CW describes as, quote, a mysterious new role that will become the new big bad of season 2. Danielle, we have one question. It is a simple question. The question is, who is Teri Hatcher playing? Go!
Okay, well, on the one hand, I think that it would be super fun since they're already doing so many cute nods to the old Supergirls, the old Superman properties. If we could get her as Selena from the Supergirl movie, I think that would be incredibly fun and a great way to use her. But also, there is a character named Hecate in the Supergirl mythos. She's from Earth 1, and that character's real name is Sherry Hatcher. So that could be a really, really silly, really fun thing, and we all know that Supergirl likes to get really, really cute with their casting. I'm here for it.
Love it. Yeah, that's one of my favorite things that Supergirl does is the fact that they brought in Dean Cain to play the adopted dad, and they brought in Supergirl, whose name I'm now completely blanking
Helen
on.
Slater.
Helen Slater.
My first childhood crush.
Oh, girl, you got good taste.
I know.
Was it The Secret of My Success, or was it Supergirl?
It was Supergirl.
Oh, all right.
And then Legend of Billie Jean.
You got good taste, man. All right, next up.
Fair is fair.
We're talking Inhumans. Danish director Roel Ryan tweeted out a picture, which is how we're getting all of our news now, of himself testing the IMAX cameras for the production. Ex-Arrow star Elisa Rotaro then responded to the tweet by saying, quote, this is going to be amazing, I can't wait, which is how the internet convinced everyone that she had been cast in the series. All right, Alicia Rotaro. Good thing? Bad thing? How do we feel about this?
All right, and I'm going. Well, I think that she would make for a great Medusa. I think that she's got the looks. I think she can play that kind of character. What's interesting is that Roel Ryan's tweet was actually deleted after he posted it, but her tweet saying it was going to be amazing, can't wait, is still up. So I think as far as the Inhumans go, she's basically got to be Medusa or she's got to be Crystal. I think we're going to go with Medusa, and I think it's great casting.
Interesting. Wow, she's so good, Danielle. All right, now this is something that, for me, I am very concerned about. There's been a lot of back and forth, and what we were talking about is the VOD service for CBS All Access, which is producing a new Star Trek series called Star Trek Discovery. It's had a couple of production hiccups, but is now very much on track as CBS has released our first look in a behind-the-scenes video. We see the set, we see the costumes, we see concept art for some of the ships, and finally, Ooh, we see the captain's chair. Set roughly a decade before the events of the original Star Trek series, the season-long storyline revolves around, quote, an incident and an event in Star Trek history that's been talked about but never been explored. Where do we think this new direction is going to take us, Danielle? Yeah!
Well, we already know we've got Spock's dad in there doing whatever it is that Spock's dad does, so that's going to be exciting. I think that I'm really excited for the really cute bald black girl from the zombie show. Sorry, I have brain damage.
No, I know.
She's going to be the lead
from The Walking
in that.
Dead. She's so fantastic.
She's so fantastic. And so I think that she's going to do like a great job in that. I'm wondering if it's going to be because it's not going to be the Romulan Vulcan War. It sounds like. So I mean, what I would like to see, and I know it's never going to happen because it's also too weird in the timeline, would be if they finally tackled the why do Klingons look so different? But this could also be the Klingon Cold War storyline.
Wow.
So we'll see.
That'd be awesome.
I'm excited.
All right, finally. And this is big. There has been a major shakeup on the Universal Studios remake of Scarface. Last night, as reported by Variety, it reported that director Anton Fuqua has left the film due to a conflict with his Denzel Washington Equalizer sequel. But they also said that Diego Luna was in talks to be the new Scarface, which is going to move from Miami to Los Angeles. First of all, can I get a what that we have a Latino Scarface? There's that. But what do we think about this? And who would you like to see step into the directing chair? Go.
You know, it's a real bummer that he's not going to be able to direct it because I think that could be really fun. I am going to take this back because we're going nostalgic. If we're doing Scarface and we're remaking it, and I know it doesn't happen, and I know they don't work together anymore. I would love to see a Hughes brothers take on Scarface.
Oh yeah.
I loved Menace to Society. I love what they've done with kind of the grit and the grittiness of like Los Angeles and Compton and all of those areas. I would love if pie in the sky hopes and dreams, they would be, I think, a team that would be really good at doing this. Plus, let's face it, Menace to Society was basically Goodfellas. So, and they've admitted that it's basically Goodfellas. So why couldn't they now come back for us, fellas, and take this over and redo a Scarface, but kind of in their modern style?
How do you feel about Diego?
I like Diego. I like Diego in this a lot. He's so charming. Mm-hmm. I think that he's going to be able to nail this and really rip into it. And I'm interested to see him just get manic with it.
All right. I can't go away without saying what I think. Cary Fukunaga, who did such an incredible job with Sin Nombre, which was done almost entirely in Spanish. Actually, it was entirely in Spanish. And I mean, come on, man. Everybody knows him from True Detective, but he's a genius. I think that if Cary Fukunaga stepped in, that would be, oh, man. But
levels on levels.
Levels on levels. But Diego Luna, I'm so happy that because of Rogue One, he's got like this new platform. He's always been an incredible actor. He's been around forever. But now people are like, oh, wait, we can do an entire thing like a Scarface around you. I can't wait, but we want to know
leading man status.
We want to know what you think. Who do you think would be a great Scarface director? And who would you like to see join the Aquaman cast? You can comment below. You can tweet us at SJ News. You can always click here for more internets and make sure to subscribe to Screen Junkies News. We'll see you soon.